Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. And remember, no matter who you are valid. And this is going to be a short one. I had therapy today, and even though it's done online, I used to drive to another city back when I had a vehicle to do my sessions there until I began having vehicle problems. So we started doing them online, via Zoom, and then we've just been doing them online since. So I had that done, a session today, and they're always heavy duty. Even if we're just talking about light and fluffy stuff, it's still a therapy session. And it's not light and fluffy even when it is, because I'll talk around the subject even if I'm not talking about it. So it's always going on with something. But that was today. Then I took another shower. I took a shower. And then I ate some food. And I watched some videos because I'm tired. And then I went out on walkies. Came back and checked the charge on my tablet. And I've been charging that for a while. But it's late. It's 4:30. I fell asleep for a time. I have been having a day. Now my foot and my heel, that's actually doing great. In fact, when I went out for walkies, I barely limped at all. I was very careful to not stretch out the tendons over my heel, and I did not piston my leg in a jackhammer fashion down on the bottom of my foot. So I was being very careful, but I went quite quickly. So that part's doing well. This part ain't doing so good. I overused my left arm, apparently, a lot yesterday. Well, overused it, so that would be a lot. And no matter what position I am in, my base default situation is it feels like someone's driven a butcher knife into my back between my scapula and my spine. Ow. Now that's what happens on my left when I overuse that. If I overuse my right, it feels like there's 3 claws. Oh, I'm not good. Oh boy. But back on the other side of my back, above your scapula, there's a whole bunch of tendons and such. And when this side gets overused, those tendons and such just feel like someone's got a claw that went over and just digs in hard. Luckily, this side's doing okay. This side's not. So that's been fun. Thumbs up for that. I've been doing, what I can to not use it and stress it, because overuse it, the muscles irritate the nerves, at which point the nerves, because they're irritated, irritate the muscles, and then the muscles, because they're getting more irate, end up irritating the nerves more, and it's just, you need to jump in and not do anything at all. If I had ice stuff, I would put ice on there. I don't have anything like that at the moment, so yay. But life is life. And so that has been life. I haven't been able to do anything entertaining. No real game playing, and then just therapy, shower, walk. Now, I don't think I mentioned this part. When I went out yesterday for my walk, I believe this was the time. There is the little drainage ditch. I've talked about this one because it had a whole bunch of wild water mint growing in it. Well, it's been very dry. Oh boy, that leaning forward, that was murder. Ay. Oh, trying to pull all my pillows around without using my actual left arm, but hokey smokes, that's not good. Anyway, we had a little bit of water in the air, kind of mist-like, and I went to the drainage ditch, and I went down into it, because there were a bunch of, I could see little purple blossoms, which the water mint has. Taller plant with little bunches of blossoms at each, and they're purple. And I reached down and ran my fingers up the stem of one of them, and yep, not strong, but still that scent of mint, and it was very, very nice. It's nice looking at them, it's nice smelling them, and it's nice looking at them. And I think I said that 3 times. Still though, that's cool. And then I went on a walk today. Well, I mentioned that part, but it was the big long walk because, things are doing fine. But past that, I've just been hurting and trying to take care of myself and trying to, I needed to charge this before I could even think of recording anything, which is why it's 4:30. Thumbs up for that. I have been thinking on a creative front still. I've been thinking on, the cosmic horrors and the multiverse stuff, the inside outside Razor's Edge, my cryptid setting, and then there's the solo RPG setting. Something that I've been thinking of that I wanted to talk about with the whole creative setting tied in with everything, but my whole ADHD brain has lost it, so my sincere apologies. I'm not going to be able to talk about that. I do want to talk about my solo RPG setting, which I've mentioned the name of the world on that instead of maybe just calling it the solo RPG setting. The name of the world is, I don't really have a name for it myself, but the main race, the Dwaylen, they call it Shensha, one of the 5 words or 5 or so words from an ancient proto-language that has survived to this day. It used to mean mud, soil, dirt. Now it means world. But they can't remember what it used to mean. It's just one of a couple words, 5-ish, that doesn't fit in with the roots and basic language that they use now. And real quick, of course, because I don't think I've talked about this part, I've mentioned skin coloration of the various characters and races. On Karthkog, if you are one of the Hulat, it's generally a more South American type skin coloration, with these particular types of people, a smidgen of green and a smidgen of gray. Now, it being genetic, not everyone's going to have all that mix. So you're going to have some that are very green, some that just have regular skin coloration of some random type of South American skin coloration. And then there are the Goya, human. Now, the continent that they come from is more equatorial, the continent of Stilden. The Goya, the humans on this world, are more of a spread of coloration, skin coloration, like, it's not exact because it's not as harsh an environment, but it is much more of like there's Northern African and then Mid-African nation, not really the South African coloration, since that's colonization and all. But to have the lighter skin coloration like mine, that's really rare among the Goya. It's a much darker skin coloration. The Dwaylen, they are the original race. If the post-apocalyptic ending of the previous race that lived on the planet had not happened, there would not have been any speciation. There would have been only the Dwaylen. But with the split up because of a rather apocalyptic war and what happened to the planet afterward, because the face of it just changed immensely. But the Dwaylen are, their skin coloration tends more toward a variation between somewhere like off-white and eggshell. They are very humble people. There's no bleed over from our world where you go, oh, they're so white, must be Aryan or anything like that. No, there's nothing like that. There's no skin color inferiority or superiority like we have on our world. Again, on their world, they don't have a lot of the hang-ups we have because they develop differently. But while I don't go into it because I don't know their world entirely, of course, they've got a lot of hang-ups that we don't. But skin coloration is not one of them. Now, the Elvandri, as the Dwaylen call them, and the Hulat let them name themselves, and they kept their ancestral name of the Tsandako. They have more of a it's more of a ruddy sort of look. I'm thinking drunken Scotsman, but that's not right. So for any drunken Scotsman out there, my sincere apologies for saying you look like dwarves in this world. I'm not quite sure of what they actually look like. For all that I know what they were and the process that they've become what they are now, aside from knowing that they are surface-dwelling, nomadic dwarves, I really don't know what they look like. And I'm only now starting to work on their culture as opposed to all the work I put into the Hulat. The not as much work that I put on the Dwaylen, and for the Goya, mostly I work around figuring out what the continent's like. They're us. I don't really have to worry too much about what we are because we are what we are and will be. So they're there. Yay! But I'm still working on stuff, so that's good. And I'm going to cut this short because I got to edit, render, upload, and just leaning over the amount that I have to do is not feeling good. If you're a patron, thumbs up and thank you. It is appreciated. Greatly, greatly appreciated. You are beautiful and awesome people. If you have left me a comment, I appreciate and I thumbs up and heart as many comments as I can. But especially the past couple, I am just smacking right here with my thumb, and even that is a lot. I'm not reaching back, or oh boy. I am able to answer even fewer than I like, so it is appreciated. Thank you so very, very much. And I do have a GoFundMe. I'm upset at myself because I need to talk about this more. I do have a GoFundMe where I'm trying to get a new computer. If you could donate, that would be awesome. Now, I've said this before, I'll say it again. You need to have the money. You need to have money so you can pay your bills, and you need to have enough money that you can take care of all your wants, needs, and desires. If, after that, you have enough money left over that you could part with some of it where it doesn't hurt, then, and only then, if you could donate, that would be awesome. I would like to get me a computer that does more than just watch videos and go online, because this plays some games not well. It doesn't record or edit video at all. And none of these things I can do on a tablet. So if you could donate, that would be awesome. Thumbs up and thank you. And the link is in the description. And of course, if you could like the video, that'd be awesome. And, you know, so if you could leave a comment, that'd be cool too. Yay! Thumbs up. But hopefully you can get done the things that you would like to get done. If not, please do not beat yourself up. That will not help you get things done better next time. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very good thing. So, no left arm doing stuff today. But still, you take care, and I will talk to you later. Whoa, my screen just turned off. I need to change that power plan so the screen stops doing that. Nah.